Hello and welcome to this special edition of Wednesday Life, happening right here at Ajebo Camp on the June 2026, the June Rally of the Finger of God. My name is Anne Olorofemi and I'm welcoming you to this very special edition. So, the June Rally 2026 opened with an amazing section of training, a section of empowerment. You would agree with me that what rules the world over is empowerment, and the June Rally 2026 has taken it upon itself to go a step further in empowering women so that they will be able to empower the nation. I am not alone in the studios today. As you can see, we have a full house. But first off, I have Perfect. Perfect is perfect for this.
Yes, so I'm having a
How
wonderful
you doing?
time, and it's a privilege. You know, it just occurred to me that I'm the blessed man among women, and I'm one. But it's a privilege to be here in the midst of our wonderful mummies, our FWI women of the Foursquare Women International, and thank God for what has been happening in the course of the skill acquisition that actually was the beginning of the FWI June Rally 2026. You know, this is like a first of its kind. You know, for the
It's
first
actually
time.
been happening.
Yeah.
It's actually been happening. But because we are inducting you into the spirit of June Rally,
Okay.
we allow it.
Okay, no problem.
Yes, so June Rally, we've been having such, but it's a step further. It was pushed further.
Because you know, this time around, it seems like it's starting the Monday and the Tuesday.
Yes,
before
2 days. 2 days before. And so wonderfully today, we have the team lead, we have participants, we have facilitators
yes,
on the set today. So would want to meet with them because we also know that you're eager to meet with them. So we start with the team lead. Please introduce yourself to the audience, ma'am.
Thank you very much. It's amazing to be here. My name is Pastor Mrs. Florence Akman, and as you all know, I am the leader of this skill acquisition program. So it's a good thing that we empower our women. Indeed, our women need to be empowered. Like a common saying, if you empower a woman, you empower the whole nation.
If you empower a woman, you empower the whole nation. Just at your immediate right is a facilitator. Can we meet you, madam?
Okay, good afternoon. Thank you for this opportunity. My name is Fumilola Hussein. So I'm into confectionaries, basically food packaging. That's what I specialize in. Thank you.
So that
Thank
means
you.
that before we leave the set today,
You're
we
going
must eat
to
something.
Sure.
we can't just go like that. All right. To my immediate left is a beautiful facilitator.
Thank you very much. My name is Remy Banjo. I'm a business woman. I've been in business for almost 5 years,
Wahoo.
and then I've been able to impact some participants yesterday. I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. In what area of the skill acquisition?
Yes, I in today for the purpose of this exhibition.
Yeah.
Where I'm teaching people how to make soap.
Wow.
Not just soap, like I told them yesterday, there are soap and there are soap. What we are doing is entrepreneurial soap making.
You're welcome. Thank you so very much. Ma'am, we have another participant, someone who participated, and I can see excitement.
She's definitely here to share testimony.
She's coming to share testimony. Can we meet you, madam?
Thank you so much. My name is Deaconess Mabel A.G. I'm so excited about the opportunity given to women of Foursquare and other people to come and learn and empower themselves. I was here 2 days ago since Monday.
And you learned a lot.
Yes, I really learned a lot.
You're going to share what you learn with us before we leave the set. But we are happy that you are on this set. So, from the crew of Wednesday Life, we welcome you to set today.
Thank you
Right?
very much.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Now,
let me get to engage
team lead.
the team lead for the skill acquisition.
Yeah.
What exactly is the vision behind coming up with this kind of skill acquisition in this June rally? What is it that is different about this particular year's June rally
Exactly.
skill acquisition, and what makes it different, and then why skill acquisition? Is it really necessary? You know, some people assume that, oh, okay, they are women, now let them just cook in the kitchen. We want to find out, why should we empower our women?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Interestingly, it all boils down to the leader. Who is the leader? What does the leader want? What is the vision of the leader? If, like we said, it's all about empowering our women. We know how the nation is, and our women need to be empowered because we have so much to do. Women has a lot to do with money, with finance, and as such, we need to be empowered. For the skill acquisition, it is time for us to unlearn, relearn, and relearn. You have known how to do it, all certain things before. It's time to learn new things. So this is all about empowering our women. Thank you.
Thank you so very much, ma'am. While speaking with us the other time, you mentioned that you've been 40 years in. So I want us to marry empowerment, this skill empowerment, and national development when it has to do with women. Why should a woman be economically empowered? What does it do with her Christian life?
Wow. For women to be empowered at this time, I don't feel like it's over the years, there has been this thing about women that you stay at home, somebody gives you money. You stay at home. Even when you don't have a husband, there are people around you, church, family that you can rely on. But the family and the husband that you are relying on is struggling now. And we cannot afford as women to be losers. We cannot afford as women to continue to leave hands down on. So now that the economy and the country is now thinking about looking inwards, and over the years we have seen that women have developed their countries. Over the years we have seen what the whole women are playing in businesses and in developing countries, you know. And we have seen that when a woman impacts, the impact of women are very, very impressional. Very, very impressional, you know. So for FWI, this June rally, it is timely. It's over the years, FWI have been giving women money, supporting them, giving them items. But we cannot afford to continue on that route. Now it's time for our women to begin to feed the nation.
It is time for our women to begin to feed the nation. That is mind blowing. And I want to re-echo it again that it is time for our women to begin to feed the nation. Perfect, calm down. I'm saying it from the angle of a woman. Hey, it is time for our women to begin to feed the nation. When Mommy Akpan was speaking the other time, said we had to learn, to unlearn, and to relearn. And that takes me to our beautiful fascinator. Where comes innovation? Where comes the technology in what we are doing? Because I came around and I saw that it was hands-on practicals people are doing. So how do we inspire our women to include innovation? What you have learned before, how is it done in the 21st century? The confectionery you're doing before, what is the new thing that is doing? How do you sell that to our women to make them adopt the innovation?
Okay, thank you very much. You know, the way life is, and we all know that technology is key in today's living, and so many things are in there to open you up to learn more. And so basically what you just need to do is first of all desire to expose yourself to that knowledge. And so when you expose yourself to knowledge, you'll be able to learn exactly what you have in mind to do. And so as you move on, your own knowledge based on the little experience you have gathered also added to it in order for you to repack or have a new vision, new orientation, to have a change. But basically for somebody like me, I remember I started with beans flour, and that beans flour, it was not even in wear packaging nylon. It was in the normal Ziploc, which is what is available there. But as times goes on, because life has changed, so to say, world is changing, and we know that it's no longer befitting. So we have to think on how to get a better packaging, and which comes through innovation and knowledge of skill. So basically, that's the need for that.
I want to add to what you're saying. A lot of our women are doing one thing or the other. The same way other women are doing those same thing, but branding is what makes the
Makes the
difference.
difference.
How do we sell the importance of branding to our women?
So basically, how to do that is to go and learn, because there are professionals that content creator, the people that this is their field. So you have to go and learn with them on how to handle it. So when you now learn, so you come up with how you want your branding to be, and you give it the design and the color you want. So with that.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I was watching a video recently, and I think I'm going to direct it to our mommy. I think it was this woman, Reverend Mrs. Funke Felix Adejumo, and she was sharing the
Okay.
fact that yes, it's popularly being said that behind every successful man
Man,
there is a woman. I said, no, that's not the way it's supposed to be again now. That it is beside every successful man. Because when God was going to create Eve, God did not create Eve by taking a bone from
from
the back,
behind.
but he took it from the
The
side
side.
of the man.
So
So
she's
I want us
beside
to
the
talk
man.
about how this skill acquisition, what role is it going to play in our women being able to help men. You know, you mentioned it down that it is time for women to begin
Yeah,
Rise up.
to create
feed the
food, feed
nation.
the nation. So I want us to talk about how important this is. Last week was Father's Day, and then yes, we celebrate the fathers. But of course, I feel that there is still a very, very big time. Many people have underplayed the role of the woman. So I want us to portray on the role of the woman in all of these things.
Thank you. I think it's not that people underplay the role of the women. Women ourselves, we underplayed our responsibility.
Yeah.
We have over the years felt that I needed to lean on one man, I needed to feed on one man, I have to be somebody, there has to be somebody that will take care of me. But now, without being told, without overemphasizing what is on ground now, we need to know that women, like you said, besides, I've seen a lot of men that have been successful because of the kind of woman beside them.
Yes.
I mean, I can, even in the church, you know, a lot of pastors is the kind of woman that is beside them, most especially at the time when things come down, most especially at the time when things are not the way it's supposed to be. And if the woman has been dozer, you can imagine the destruction that can come to the family. But for now, women now know. We don't need to be told, and that's why FWI is saying we are not giving you fish.
Yeah.
We need to teach
Teaching
you
you
how
how
To
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 fish
fish.
it.
I love that.
And many of us, some things we have learned, we have forgotten it. Many of us have gone to training school. I mean, there are many women that went to learn sewing.
Okay.
They call it sewing, now fashion designing. So what FWI is doing now is that move away from that space. Move away from that space where you think we are waiting for daddy. Daddy is coming. You tell the children when daddy come. No, daddy is not coming. We are coming. We are coming. And besides, men, we cannot afford to oversaddle our men. If women don't stand up now, I mean, the men in the church, the pressure, the problem will be too much for them. Will be too much. No, it's now for men, women to be beside. However, we know that there are some women that are doing so well that they are even the one that their husband is really looking up to. I'm not saying that that's the role of a woman. I am saying that a woman can develop to a situation whereby you yourself create an itch for yourself and you become the respected woman that is in the house. And your children, don't also forget that children copy from us. If children grow up with a mother that is coming, the possibility that the children will end up like that is very high. But to have a resilient mother, the child learns how to be resilient.
If you have a resilient
Mother.
Yes.
the child learns how to be resilient. What we are having here is a very, very important discourse. A discourse that will help the ministry, the family, the society, the church, and the nation at large. Don't go nowhere because we're going for a short break right now. We'll be back with important questions and providing answers to them, of course. It's still what is their life, right from Ajabo City. We'll be right back.
There comes a moment when heaven pours out fresh fire, fresh power, and supernatural overflow. The Foursquare Gospel Church in Nigeria invites you to another Holy Spirit refreshing vigil themed Supernatural Overflow. Ministering live, Reverend Dr. Sam Aboyeji alongside guest minister BBO. Date, Friday, 3rd July 2026. Time, 8 p.m. prompt. Venue, Foursquare International Conference Center, Orisumbare, Idimu, Lagos. Also featuring Pastoral Nurture, Thursday, 2nd July 2026, 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Come and experience revival, healing, breakthrough, and a mighty move of the Holy Spirit. Connect with us on Star Times, WAP TV, Gold TV, DSTV, and Play TV. On YouTube, Foursquare NG, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, Foursquare NIGR. You can stream live on livestream.tv/FSQ Church. Join us at our Ikorodu, Lekki, Badagry, and other Foursquare district centers and headquarters in Nigeria. Foursquare Gospel Church in Nigeria, Holy Spirit Refreshing Vigil. Be there.
When you are a needy person, anywhere people see you, they run from you. But when you are a needed person, that was what happened to Elijah. The brook had dried. At that point, he spoke from heaven and he said, Elijah, it is time to move.
Where you go, I'll go. Where you stay, I'll stay. When you move, I'll move. I will follow.
Every man is on a journey of purpose, responsibility, destiny. But the question remains, whose steps are you walking in? The Foursquare Gospel Church in Nigeria, National Council of Foursquare Men, CFM, presents the Annual Men's Retreat 2026.
Where you go, I'll go. Where you stay, I'll stay.
A strategic convergence of men committed to spiritual authority, godly leadership, and kingdom relevance. Theme: In His Steps. Inspired by Joshua 1:5-9 and Titus 2:14. A call to be purified, purposeful, and passionate for good works. This is more than a retreat. It is a divine recalibration, a leadership bootcamp for kingdom men, a mandate to walk boldly in obedience and purpose. Men in prayer circles, worship rising, teaching sessions, brotherhood movements, firm handshakes, eyes closed in surrender. From Wednesday 8th to Friday 10th July 2026 at Foursquare Camp, Kilometer 75, Lagos Ibadan Expressway, Ogun State, Nigeria. Ministry: Reverend Dr. Sam Aboyeji, General Overseer, Foursquare Gospel Church in Nigeria. Reverend Tony Akiyemi, the Shepherd's Flock International Church, and other anointed men of God. 3 transformative days, moments of encounter, impartation, and alignment, because when men walk in His steps, families are strengthened, churches are empowered, and nations are impacted. A new adventure awaits. The mandate is clear. Take a step. Walk in His steps. Don't miss it.
Alright, you're welcome back, and it's still Wednesday live. It's still Wednesday live, and we thank God for how God has been helping us, and we've been having an awesome and an interesting conversation here in the studio live at Foursquare Gospel Camp at Jabo, and Ms. FWI June Radi, and we've been having wonderful people with us in the studio. In case you're just joining us, remember you can still send your interaction to us on our Facebook and on our YouTube platforms, and we'll be glad to read out whatever interaction. Maybe you have some recommendations, suggestions, or you have questions that you want to ask the women that are with us. We have with us the team lead for this year's June Rally skill acquisition. We also have facilitators here, and we have people that have also been beneficiaries of the skill acquisition. So I want us to pay attention to something. One of the things that I want us to look at is how participants have benefited so far. So I think we could ask our mommy, the team lead, can you just take us on a little bit of a journey in the past on how the skill acquisition has been, and then this year, can you mention some of the skills that people have been opportune to benefit from, and what are some of the, like, how many people have been beneficiaries of this skill acquisition?
Thank you very much. It's amazing looking at our women being so happy, so excited to learn. You know, some of them are like, so there's a such program like this for the first time. A lot have been blessed through this program. And in our midst, we are about 17 exhibitors this year. I remember last year, during Pastor's Wife and Lady Ministers, we organized something like this last year, and it was fantastic. And this year, it's even more fantastic. So we thank God. It's a thing of joy. So we have a company like those in confectionaries, those in spice making, and fascinators, hats, and we have people coming to teach even common things like popcorn, like puff puff, like soap making, how to make cream, how to make soaps, both the bathing soap and the gel. So there are so many hat making and other clothing. We have some other people in fabric. We also have the medical people coming in, and the cellular company also in our midst. Apart from that, we have people like facilitator, like banks also coming, like Fidelity banks are here. We are also hoping that MTN, yes, they have done that, they are covered. So we are grateful to God. It has been so impactful. Everyone have blessed, and we want to hope that next year will be better than this. That more women will turn up, and more women would turn up on time because we actually started on Monday. It wasn't today. We actually started on Monday, Tuesday, and it was all through training, all through. So that is it. We thank God.
That's actually more fantastic. So I want to get the cocastic part of it to talk to the participants who we have here. We want us to take us through what you learned and how you received it. Share your experience with us.
Okay. Thank you so much once again. Really, I would have loved to bring some of the items that we made, especially the ones I made myself. We learned how to do bags, different kinds of bags. We learned how to do hair clip, you know. And aside from the ones that I did practical, that I was able to learn and do myself.
You did it with your hands.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
I would have loved to bring them. Okay. Then I also went round. I spoke with other facilitators about their products, and they were able to give me guidelines on how to even start some of those things. So generally, the experience was really worth it, and I can tell you, I'm taking it home.
I was going there. I was going there. Are you leaving it here in Ajebo, or what do you plan to do with what you've learned?
Yes, actually, one of the main purpose for me to join the training is to see how I can empower my fellow women in the church. Recently, I was made a zonal president for the women.
Wow,
So I've been
congratulations.
thinking, how do I encourage these women? How do we move on from handouts from men to be supportive, to support them and support ourselves and our children? So it's something I'm going to take a step further from here, organize trainings, possibly invite them, and also to let them know there are some of the things that we were taught here. You can start with as little as 5,000. There are some that does not require machines, that you can sit comfortably in your house and do it, and they are export quality. So there is really a lot. I've gained a lot, and I'm equally going to pass it down. So that's part of my reason for being here.
You know, I love the excitement she has. You know, you cannot give from an empty bosom. You have to be filled. So she has come to be filled so that she can also impact others. That's amazing. Who said it the other time that when you train a woman,
Yes.
you train a nation? You know, thank you so very much, the facilitators. This is your product, and she has spoken like a professional. Kudos to her. Congratulations, ma.
Thank you.
So moving forward.
I want us to, moving forward, I want us to talk about financial independence for women. Financial independence. And maybe if it were possible that we have all the facilitators, you know,
Say something about
around that.
it.
Like
You know that
there's-
is a shift.
yes.
Is a shift. She said it before. Our mothers will wait till the fathers come, but the crop of women, we want to do it before our husband comes. So it's a paradigm shift. Women know that we need to have our own money. Funke Felix Adejimo used to say, there is she money. She money, the money that belongs to the woman. So your question is appropriate.
Exactly. So, and talking about financial independence, like there's a woman watching this now, and she's saying, "Oh, I want to be financially independent, but I don't know where to start from. I have learned some of these skills. What next should I do?" yes, I've learned the skill, but how do I translate this skill that I've
To money.
learned into money? Yes, ma'am.
Well, the challenge is many people think they don't have what it takes available. That's why they usually feel they cannot, because they feel they don't have enough. But the truth is, like the Bible mentioned, what do you have in your house? I don't have I don't have anything. The woman was like, what do you have in your house? And she said, I have just little oil. That is something.
Wow.
A woman came to me yesterday. He said that he has inspiration to start planting flower. That how can she do it? And I explained to her. Many of them think.
Maybe you should tell us what you explained to her.
So that we will know.
Somebody wants to learn it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yes. Even if you have 5,000, like she said earlier, you can start whatever you want to start. I started with one paint of beans. And then this was 1,200.
Wow.
So I bought the normal safe nylon. I don't have any brand on it. So I packed, I took to church. Fortunately for me, people patronized me. I was encouraged. Then I moved to two paints.
Wow.
Yes, I used the same Ziploc nylon. I was encouraged. They bought it. So that is how I began the business.
And then you continue to expand.
I did not even start from like 10,000.
So that means you are saying that for somebody who is watching this now, with as little as
With
5,000 naira.
Yes, like that plantain flour, if the person has 5,000 naira, she can go to the market, buy the plantain raw and make it herself. So whatever gain she make from it, she will process it as well into it.
Mommy, I think
That's
you
how
might
to
want to
do.
add something to what you
Yes, exactly. I want to say that cash, physical cash, is not the only currency.
Wow.
We have honesty, we have integrity as a currency. So you can actually use your trust, your integrity to do business. I have done a business of millions of naira. In fact, in USD, in euro, not in naira, of billion. But then I didn't use any paper currency, but I used my integrity to do that international business. So I can encourage any woman to go into business. Forget about the catch phase. Catch is not the issue. It is not the major thing. The major thing, like she's a producer, you can go to her, take the picture of the product, showcase it online, and collect from her, sales and make money. That is integrity. It's not about your money. It's about your own integrity. So you can start in that manner. You can start that way. Mind you, all the women need to be empowered, because I want to say that even Jesus Christ himself was supported by women. When you look at the book of Luke, you will see that Susanna, Joanna, Mary Magdalene, they all supported Jesus financially, Jesus' ministry financially. And apart from that, the Bible says, talking about whom a good wife build her house with her hands, but the foolish one pluck it down. So it's embodiment. Woman should stand on her feet and work harder to make it. You can make it. All women can make it. You can become who God wants you to be. You can fulfill your purpose on earth. But just be at working. Apply your faith to action, and it will work for you.
Yeah, thank you so very much, because we're actually running out of time. I want us to look at the future. We want to look at how to encourage a young lady, a young person watching us right now. How can they use the visibility, the social networks we have now to build a lasting business, especially entrepreneurial business?
I thank you. We've said it all, and it's all about mind shifts and a decision and resilience. Because In business, there is always ups and downs. You have to make up your mind that I want to make it and I will make it, no matter what comes my way. Integrity, trustworthiness. I mean, you can start any business without money. We are talking about people have one of the people I spoke to yesterday, she said she's in Jos. I said, well, and she liked my product. If you are in Jos and like my product, I'm looking for a marketer and a distributor. You can lash into it. You don't need money. I mean, many of us have gone into businesses that we wonder how did we survive. It's not because the money that we had, it's because of the integrity and the resilience that it is time for me to make it. I want to encourage our women. Now is the time. There is no other time. The best time was yesterday. The next is today. Let us take advantage of what we have. The most important thing we have around us is networking.
Yeah.
Family, church, neighbors. Go and meet your neighbors. Go and meet your friends. Go and meet your church member. I have this. I can do this. And you do it, you are trusted, and you are starting, and look forward to better future.
Thank you so very much. Perfect. I've been inspired.
It's been very, very mind blowing.
My mind has blown.
Even for me as a man, I've learned so much. I want to sincerely appreciate every of our women, especially our mommy, the team lead for the school acquisition, and all the facilitators, and of course the participants. And most importantly, we also want to appreciate the leadership of FWI, our mommy elder Margaret, Margaret, for coming up with initiative like this, to help our women. And on our behalf, we want to encourage, like mommy already said earlier on, that next year our women, make sure that you ask for the school acquisition. There is always something to learn, unlearn, and relearn. It's been an awesome time, and we'll be going on a break right now. But before we go on that break, I don't know if mommy has a final word. Is there any final word that you'd like to say?
I want to encourage all the women. We have done it this year. Next year is also coming. Please be part of this skill acquisition. Come and learn. You can be empowered. Don't look at money first, but look at what you can do to engage yourself. As you turn up, the Lord bless you.
Amen. Don't look at money first. Look at what you can use to engage yourself. We'll be going on a music break. We're going on a break right now. And when we come back, we'll bring you to another aspect of Wednesday Live. You don't want to miss it for any reason.
Thank you.